This is Bluegrass Sports Nation coming to you live here tonight from Campton, Kentucky. Brendan Miller, we got Ty back over here on our production. Going to have the man, Lucas Miller, and Doug Elam going to bring you the action here in just a few minutes, folks, as we get ready for the Kentucky High School Athletic Association State Tournament right here in Campton, Kentucky. Doug Elam, what about that, man?
That is exciting. I love those words. I love hearing that.
All right, we've got the Whitley County Lady Curdles coming in here. 13th region winners won the 50th district and the 13th region at 24-14 on the season. They're going to be boasting the 13th region coach of the year in David Halcomb and the 13th region player of the year in Marissa Douglas.
Marissa Douglas is a phenom, Brendan. She is a outside hitter, middle hitter. She's a big solo block. Offensively, everything runs through Marissa Douglas for Whitley County.
And counter that for the Wolfe County Lady Wolves. 14th region All-A champs 5 times in a row, 55th district champs, and 14th region champs come in at 22-11, 18-2 in the region with an RPI of 5.82, 5.6. They'll boast not the coach of the year in the 14th region for Ben White. Always in the running, though. Great guy, great coach, great program here at Wolfe County, folks. But you'll see Ginger Johnson here tonight, an Agent Zero, as they call her, the Kentucky Volleyball Coaches Association Player of the Year. 78 kills on the season, 83 aces, and 299 bigs. Great all-around player.
Yeah, I think when you look at these two teams, obviously Whitley has star power. I think the Lady Wolves are probably 1 through 8 or 10 the more talented team, but anytime you get to this point, it's who shows up and who's able to execute.
I tell you, we got some great sponsors here tonight, folks. Chipping in here, this game came about, and Wolfe got to host because their RPI, our title sponsors here tonight, Wolfe County Farm Bureau. That's Susan Cable and Fig Kelly. All your insurance needs, you know, Farm Bureau's big on commitment. They're big on Kentucky, and Susan and Fig are big on Wolfe County. You've got Holbrook Equipment, located in Campton, your Kubota dealer for farm equipment, tractor needs. See Ted and Todd. I just bought a Kubota off of them last year. They do a great job for Eastern Kentucky. And Tanner Dodge, Chrysler, and Jeep. Thanks to Darrell Billings down in Stanton. Proud to support Kentucky High School athletics. You're going to like the way that they do business. We've also got our regular sponsors here tonight. We got Wolfe County Farm Bureau Federation, Whitaker Bank of Campton, Bankside Old Sales, Wolfe County Tourism, G&M Tours jumping in with us here tonight. Love those ladies at G&M Tours. Take your next adventure with G&M Tours, supporting the Lady Wolves. Got Go Time and Steak and Shake. The Hazard Community Technical College, Appalachian Wireless, and the law offices of David A. Johnson.
Hey, listen, glad to have all of our sponsors on board. This is going to be one heck of a night for our community. This is a big night for volleyball in our region, in the 13th region. Happy Halloween, folks, and get strapped in for an exciting night of volleyball right here in Rose Gymnasium.
Yeah, I said in my pregame, I said, folks, the treat's right here in Rose Gymnasium tonight because we're going to see some good volleyball, and you got it here with us on BSM. We'll take a few commercial breaks, be back to get this one started here, the State Volleyball Tournament on BSM.
Great competition and sportsmanship are the hallmarks that we believe in and invest in for our future. At Tanner Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram, we understand the importance of doing what you say you'll do. Our product lineup of Jeeps, Ram trucks, Chrysler and Dodge minivans are always a great value, and we pride ourselves in customer service. At Tanner Dodge, you're going to like the way we do business.
Tanner Dodge Chrysler Jeep.
Just up the road in Erlanger, Kentucky's own playing card company produces more than 5 billion cards a year. We know because we're Kentucky's insurance company, insuring all sorts of property damage involving your auto and home, but not your house of cards. Kentucky Farm Bureau Insurance, big on commitment.
Are
you tired of the same old cell phone? Want a new phone, but really don't want to pay the hundreds of dollars up front for it? Appalachian Wireless has a deal for you. Get the phone you actually want instead of settling for a cheaper phone with the Appalachian Advantage plan. Instead of paying $600 or more for the best phone, simply pay the taxes up front and then a few bucks a month more on your monthly bill. Stop by your local Appalachian Wireless store or dealer today for more information. It's the better, simpler way to pay. And it's called the Appalachian Advantage because we are you. We are Appalachian Wireless.
Become a certified nurse aide with classes offered at Hazard Community and Technical College's Wolfe County Enrollment Services Center, located at the Wolfe County Board of Education in Campton. Get some of the prerequisites for your LPN and RN degree at the same time. For more info about these classes and HCTC scholarship options, go to hazardctc.com/Wolfe2022 today.
Hello, I'm Cameron Adams. I'm running to serve the people of Breathitt, Powell, and Wolfe as Circuit Judge. I grew up in the hollers of Breathitt County, and my legal background includes criminal defense, prosecution, and civil plaintiffs' work. If you are looking for a compassionate, competent circuit judge who truly understands the people he serves, cast your ballot for Cameron Adams this fall.
Variety Pizza. Family owned and operated, serving the community with homemade and handcrafted pizzas, sandwiches, salads, and more for over 45 years. Located at 1189 Main Street, Jackson, Kentucky. Available for dine-in and carry-out, with private party spaces available. Stop by and visit us or call 606-666-5454.
Samuel Bruce Harold, and I'm running for Family Court Judge in Breathitt, Powell, and Wolfe counties. I believe a Family Court Judge should be involved in the communities they serve. I've devoted over 22 years advocating for children, and as your Family Court Judge, I will continue to fight for children and families. I understand that a decision by a Family Court Judge affects more than the people in the courtroom. As your Family Court Judge, I understand the priority is always the child or children in that family. If you can get a good resolution for the children in a case, it becomes a good resolution for the family. Please vote Samuel Bruce Harold for Family Court Judge. I will always do what's in the best interest of families and children. Paid for by the Community Elect Herald.
Welcome back, folks, here on BSN. Brendan Miller, Doug Elam, Lucas Miller are going to bring you the action. We got Ty back over here on production tonight, always bringing you the great show that will be out there. We're on Facebook, YouTube both, so if you're sitting at home, tune us in on YouTube. Also, as this is a state tournament game, this game is also in NFHS, so if you're watching us on NFHS, check out what we do here on BSN. But, man, you're going to see a good one tonight. We're ready, 13th and 14th region. Not too often that two neighboring regions here get a hook up in the state tournament, Doug.
And it'll be a matchup that we're not used to seeing in the state tournament. This is there are no easy rounds once you get to this level, Brendan, and these two teams match up really well. So interesting to see exactly how these two coaches are prepared for teams that they don't normally play, but they know a little bit about.
Yeah. Well, what better could you get than the 13th and 14th region players of the year squaring off here in the state tournament in a smaller gym here. You got a huge crowd over here from Whitley County that's came up from Williamsburg. You got the regular faithful here in Campton, USA, the Lady Wolf fans, and man, we love it. We stream a ton of volleyball here on BSN, and it comes to a great game like this. So, folks, welcome aboard. Doug and Luke going to take you away. I'm going to head to the floor and take some pictures. Be back with you here shortly, folks, and we'll get ready to get going.
All right, and the first people that we're going to hear from, folks, are going to be public address announcer Greg Creech as he introduces the national anthem tonight, going to be sung by Wolfe County graduate Kaylee Elam. We've met before.
Ooh.
So there's the national anthem sung by Wolfe County graduate and Morehead State student Kaylee Elam, also a former Lady Wolves volleyball player. Lucas?
Wonderful job, as usual, by Kaylee on the national anthem there.
And now we're going to meet the starting lineups, I think. Maybe? No, we have a presentation, I think. So on the floor we have a presentation, Wolfe County Lady Wolves recognizing one of their longtime supporters and sponsors, Miss Pam Pilgrim of the Farm Bureau Federation. And recognizing Wolfe County setter Grace Wissman for her 1,000th assist. And now I think we're ready to meet the lineups, Lucas.
It's a really good accomplishment for Grace. Grace has played different positions in her career at Wolfe and excelled at every one of them.
To Wolfe County High School for KHSAA Volleyball State Tournament action. Tonight's games for the Lady Girls, Whitley County, and your Wolfe County Lady Wolves. To meet your teams, first position. Number 22, Miss Jalen Brackett.
22, Jalen Brackett for Whitley County. 16, Kylie Brown. 7, the setter, Caitlin Collier. Number 18, Marissa Douglas. Michaela Frazier. Emily Gaylor. Brenda mentioned earlier, 13th Region Coach of the Year at Whitley County.
Gets a little harder to hear when the Wolves student section comes to life. Abigail Noble. Naomi Noble, number 7. Number 0, Ginger Johnson. Number 2, Allie Lear. 3, Grace Wissman. Number 8, Lacey Smith. Number 14, Sarah Moore. Number 20, Kristen Smith. Macy McLaughlin. Liberty Fallen. 35, Jade Carroll. And 55, Bella Sayer.
66.
56, I'm sorry. It's blocked out there. Well, the first thing you see, it's going to be a raucous atmosphere here tonight.
Absolutely.
We've got two really excited student sections as Whitley County has brought a really nice crowd for as long a trip as it was.
And we are basically sitting in the Whitley County student section.
Yes.
So you're going to get, folks at home, you're going to get to hear a lot from these kids. We're sitting right behind the Wolfe County student section, so they'll be well represented on the broadcast too. Lucas, Whitley versus Wolfe, 13th versus 14th. I'd say doesn't get any better than this. Final thoughts before we get this thing started.
Well, I think both teams are really amped up, obviously, for a chance to make it to the Final 8. And I'm interested to see how Whitley combats Wolfe's 2 outside hitter combo of Noble and Johnson, and sees how they try to slow that down a little bit.
And how important are these first few points to calm the nerves, to settle things down a little bit?
I don't think you want it to get out 5-6-0, but the main thing is you settle down and you play well in the first set. Obviously, you want to win the first set, but the main thing is you compete in that first set.
Well, it looks like Whitley County has won first serve. It's going to be Caitlin Collier, the setter, back to serve first. And Collier takes dead aim. Puts one conservatively in the middle of the court. Carroll to Noble, Johnson from the outside. So right off the bat, Ginger Johnson with a swing and a miss from the outside. Maybe a little bit of nerves.
Sure.
Collier back again to serve.
We'll see if she gets a little more aggressive with her serve here or stays.
She does. She takes it down the right side. Good serve right there to Wisman. Johnson with the run and swing from the outside. And Whitley County out of system. Going to send a free ball over. Carroll with a good pass. Noble catches Johnson going forward. Big swing, just out of bounds. So Whitley County on a little run right here as Ginger Johnson misses just out of bounds right there. The Lady Colonels 2-0. Collier still on serve. Oh, net serve. Count it. 3-0 Lady Colonels.
The Lady Wolves will be looking to get a side out here and take a little of this early momentum away from the Lady Colonels.
Wisman loses it a little bit, and so now Wolfe County out of system, settles for the free ball. Collier up to, that is Jalen Brackett with the spot shot there, the tip, and timeout Wolfe County. So right now, Coach White's going to think it over. We're going to hear from our sponsors. We'll be right back on Bluegrass Sports Nation.
Hi, I'm attorney David Johnson. When you choose one of our offices for your personal injury case, whether it's a car accident or any other type of personal injury claim, you get a team that handles everything. If it's a car wreck, we get your car repaired, we get you a rental car, we guide you through the treatment process. With over 20 years of experience, our clients get paid, in most cases without going to court. So call the pros and let us handle everything.
Welcome back, folks, to Bluegrass Sports Nation here at Rose Gymnasium, Campton, Kentucky. Whitley County takes an early lead in this first set of this first round matchup, KHSAA State Volleyball Tournament. Collier with the serve right down the middle, and Nay Noble passes it off of her hip. Suddenly it's 5-0. Libby Fallen going to come in to play defense for the Lady Wolves, and
this is what the Lady Wolves want to try to avoid. They need a quick side out here and not let this grow anymore.
Caitlin Collier right down the middle, Fallen with the pass. Noble up to Johnson. Johnson from the outside. Now Collier with the set, and partially blocked, but still down. Emily Gaylor from the right side gets the kill for Whitley County. And I think Gaylor probably, is that the first true kill for Whitley County?
I think so.
So a few errors got the Wolves in the hole to begin with here. Fallen with a much better pass that time. Noble to Johnson, big swing. Good pass by Douglas. But the ceiling gets in the way on Collier's set. Collier thought about it, tried to take it cross court, but a little too high. The ceiling here at Rose Gymnasium, not horribly low, but it's there.
Yeah, it does come into play occasionally.
Abby Noble with the serve. Passed by Whitley County. Collier with the set to, I'm sorry, that's not Douglas. That's Kylie Brown. I apologize. Collier finally sends one over flat-footed. Wisman to Johnson. Johnson, was there a touch? Coach White asking for a touch. They're going to say it's out of bounds clean.
No, they signaled touch.
Oh, they did signal touch?
Yes.
All right, so point to Wolfe County. So 6-2. Abigail Noble still on serve. Sends that one right back toward Megan Gibbs, but Douglas cuts it off. Now Wisman with the set. Johnson from the outside comes in a little bit on it. Free ball by Wolfe County. Collier.
Nobody home there.
Sets the middle, and nobody was ready for it. So Collier looking for Brackett right there. She had gone one time to the outside to Gaylor, and I think Brackett thought she was headed back out there. So 6-3, and the Lady Wolves on the charge. Oh!
And the Lady Wolves are doing exactly what they had to do to get back in this
Yes,
set with
Abby.
a 4-0 run to close this gap to 6-4. And Abigail Noble still on serve.
Drop that one in front of Gibbs. This time she takes on Douglas, and it's going to be a free ball to Wolfe County. Fallon, Wisman to the outside. Johnson moving forward. Right back to Gibbs, that libero Gibbs. She's a fine defensive player. You're not going to want to hit it in her direction.
It looks like she's cheating middle on a lot of Ginger's approaches right now, so Johnson might want to go opposite to that weak corner.
And now it's Abby Noble to tie. Down the right side, Douglas with the pass. Collier puts it up. Nobody home, so, well, I started to say, Lucas, they're going to settle for a free ball, but Kylie Brown finds a spot.
Yeah.
Whitley County gets the point.
I think it was right in no man's land between 3 Lady Wolves, and they all kind of assumed the other person was going to go after it.
Heads up play by Kylie Brown, keeps the Lady Colonels up 2, and she'll go back to serve. Kylie Brown down the middle, Jade Carroll's there, good pass. Wisman to Johnson. Finds that cross court. There's what you're talking about, Lucas.
Yeah, good adjustment by Johnson, and really good set there by Wisman to let Johnson have a real nice approach to it.
And now Johnson's on serve, trying to tie it up here. Looks like they're going to play Marissa Douglas in a pass and go. Johnson serves away from her. Gibbs puts it up. Collier with the dump. Doesn't get down, and now we've got a free ball coming. Collier to Douglas. Douglas just outside and no touch. So the Lady Wolves able to tie this thing up on the miscue by Marissa Douglas, and Ginger Johnson serving for the lead. Johnson, Collier, Douglas with the free ball over. Noble to Wisman. Wisman to the outside to Naomi Noble. Big swing, partially blocked. Collier to Douglas. And again, misses the back line. So Marissa Douglas with 2 good looks, and both times, Lucas, she's a little long.
And that was the first time we've seen Naomi Noble get a swing, and she was able to put a good swing on it.
Who got the block on Naomi Noble there? Was that Brackett? Put her hands up? Yeah. So Whitley County, a lot like Knott Central, who Wolfe has played quite a few times with the block. There's Brackett there with the right side swing. Good angle. Johnson just forced to put it back in play, and the Wolves can't get it back over. So short-lived lead for the Lady Wolves. Whitley County ties it up. Brackett's back to serve. Jalen Brackett puts it in play. No, just does miss the left sideline as Addison Seiler comes into the middle for the Lady Colonels. Go ahead, Lucas.
Early on, it appears that Whitley is not an extremely aggressive serving team.
Right.
They've all been standing servers, and most of them aren't very aggressive. So we'll see if that holds true.
Jade Carroll up the right sideline. Collier's got it outside to Douglas. Jade Carroll with the dig, and now it's going to be Noble. Pass and go. Noble's back. Flat foot swing. Just misses the outside, or just misses the inline. Lucas right there. It looked like Noble never made an attempt to get back in transition.
Yeah. To get that momentum built up.
So a little tough out-of-system play right there. We've got Emily Gaylor with the serve. Up the right side, Abby Noble with the pass. Wisman. Nay Noble flat-footed, won't get down. Collier's going to put it. No, she's not going to put it on the outside. Crafty move right there by Collier.
You caught the Lady Wolves off guard there.
Setter Kaylin Collier is a junior, but a senior move by the junior right there. Gaylor puts this one in play up the right side again. Ginger Johnson's there. Going to get a right side swing by Bell. Well, we were going to get a right side swing by Bella Sayers, but the lift call on Grace Wisman. She caught that set a little low. Emily Gaylor stays on serve with a 2-point lead. Noble. Wisman this time. Bella Sayers with the right side swing. Write it down for the Lady Wolves. That right side, Lucas, is going to be key for Coach White.
Yeah, Bella Sayers and Sarah Moore played huge roles in the regional tournament, and I agree 100% they'll play a huge role tonight for the Lady Wolves to have success.
Grace Wisman on serve. Let's see where she goes with this. Wisman's a pretty good precision server. Pushes this thing all the way up to the back. Collier, right side to Douglas. No dice. So Marissa Douglas moving from the outside to the right side, trying to find an angle, Lucas. Remember, she missed too long from the outside, and so she comes over here opposite.
And she's a huge part of the Lady Colonel's
They've got to get her
offense.
going, absolutely. Gibbs, last-second decision to pass that ball, leads to the free ball, the out-of-system play. Abby Noble, back row swing by Ginger Johnson, won't get down. Collier puts it up for Douglas on the outside. Big swing, Jade Carroll's there. Good defense by Jade Carroll. Naomi Noble on the run, has to settle for the free ball, but it gets down for the Lady Wolves, and they take their second lead of the first set, 12-11.
Great hustle by the Lady Colonels there. We had two different girls diving out of bounds trying to get save that ball, but a really nice dig there by Jade Carroll to save that volley for the Lady Wolves.
And we're seeing fantastic defense in this first set. Wisman down the middle to Gibbs. Gibbs puts it up for Collier. Collier short set, doesn't get down in the middle. And so we've got Nay Noble with the touch and count it.
Really nice heads-up play there by Nay Noble. Seen the double block and went over it.
Well, Collier with the short set to Seiler looked like a winner there, Lucas. But Wolfe County front row with their heads on a swivel, ready to go. Grace Wisman down the middle to Gibbs. Collier again dumps it and finds a spot. Side out Lady Colonels. Cut it to within one, and now Marissa Douglas back to serve. 13th Region Player of the Year, Marissa Douglas. Puts it in play right in the middle, Ginger Johnson. Bella Saggers on the right side, blocked. Ball stayed inbounds, heads up play by Grace Wisman to save it. Another block this time on the outside. Nay Noble with a big swing, just misses long. So Noble blocked there, Lucas, and had to go straight back up to get it. No momentum. Douglas stays on serve, tie game. Oh, dropped a short serve in front of Jade Carroll and gets the free ball they were looking for. So now Douglas with the pass. Collier all the way over to, I keep forgetting that, to Kylie Brown. But Kylie Brown misses that cross-court shot just long. Nay Noble back to serve with a 1-point lead. Let's see if Noble serves aggressively, Lucas. We've talked a lot about this top spin serve that Naomi Noble has. She puts it in play. And the Lady Colonels out of system, have to send a free ball over. Salyers, Noble, Ginger Johnson, no dice. Collier, over to Brown, blocked.
Nice block there by Bella Salyers.
Kylie Brown up again, this time gets the net. Oh, so close. She was looking to work over that block and just didn't get enough of it. So both of these teams having to be creative here, Lucas. The defense really holding up.
And Lady Colonels will take their first time out.
We'll take it with them. And hear from a couple sponsors here on Bluegrass Sports Nation.
Time is a locally owned and operated convenience store that has all your wants and needs in one stop. We have everything from quick snacks and cold drinks, a full-service deli, fresh coffee bar, soft-serve ice cream, and milkshakes. Also, make sure you try our Chester's Fried Chicken. Go Time, where the customer always comes first. Refuel your tank, refill your cup, and refresh your taste buds all in one stop at Go Time.
Welcome back, folks. Campton, Kentucky here at Rose Gymnasium, right in the middle of this first set. Lucas, Whitley County taking a timeout.
What do you think they were talking about in that timeout there, Doug?
Well, I think right off the bat, I think Coach Halcomb just wanted to disrupt the Lady Wolves. But obviously, you got time to talk about staying in system. I think they're probably going to work to the right side here, see if they can get Brown coming up the right side. They've moved her over. Let's see what happens. Noble with a big serve. Probably was going to be out of bounds. And the push over by Douglas. Dumped by Abby Noble, doesn't get down. So right off the bat, side out. Coach Halcomb got exactly what he wanted out of that timeout, Lucas. He got the side out as Morgan Huddleston won that joust. And Brackett, I guess that was Brackett back to serve. And so she serves into the net, steps out.
And in this type of a game, service errors and self-inflicted mistakes will play a huge part in it because both these teams are so evenly matched.
Oh, absolutely. Gibbs pushes one forward, but Whitley County settles for the free ball, and now you've got Noble to Johnson. Johnson pushes over the block, but it doesn't get down. Collier with the swing in the middle. Noble, Johnson across the middle. Big swing, doesn't get down. Collier pushes it out. Kylie Brown looking for a spot, can't find it. Bella Salyers with the free ball over. Salyers with another dig. Johnson from the outside. Cross court, just long. Side out Whitley, or actually, I guess, yeah, side out to Whitley County.
Lady Wolves didn't get that point, but one thing Coach White has to be really pleased with, Bella Salyers on that play probably played 4 balls and played them really well.
Sure, Bella's a middle, only stayed in the back row because she was serving, but defended that position well as we see Ginger Johnson find a spot right there, get that ball down for the Lady Wolves, so side out. Abby Noble takes over serve, and the Lady Wolves keep that all-important 2-point cushion. Noble, trying to go cross court, maybe trying for too much. Catches the net, ball's down. And it's going to be Kylie Brown back for the Lady Colonels to serve. Brown to Fallon. Wisman to Johnson from the outside. Brown defending her position well. Douglas on the swing, settles for the spot shot. Johnson to the middle, doesn't get down, but the overpass by Gibbs. And all of a sudden, here come the Lady Wolves. So Ginger Johnson back, 18-16.
I'd like to see the Lady Wolves be able to push this out to a 3 or 4 point lead here and get to that all-important number 20.
Johnson looking for a spot, finds it, serves that ball across court to Brown. Douglas with the big swing, but Jay Carroll was there and nobody else home for the Lady Wolves. So big-time hustle play by Carroll. On the swing by Marissa Douglas, but count that as a kill for the Lady Colonels. Naomi Noble, did she find some of the student section down there?
I think she found the steps, actually.
I think she signed a couple autographs before she came back in. Substitution by the Lady Wolves. We're going to see Sarah Moore come in and play a little defense, give Abby Noble a break. Abby, one of Coach White's 2 setters. We'll talk a little bit about that maybe later on in the broadcast as Brackett's ready to serve. Puts it down the middle, Tess Moore right off the bat. Good pass and a bad set. So Grace Wisman's got fantastic hands, Lucas, but that was obviously a double contact.
Well, we're using a brand new ball. Would that have anything to do with it? Can it be a little slick?
Absolutely. In state tournament play, it's a different ball than most of these teams use during the season, mainly because it's terribly expensive. Big swing. Big swing by Naomi Noble. So you saw that set up by the perfect pass by Johnson. Noble able to get that one moving forward and didn't have any trouble putting that ball down. But back to our point, Lucas, these balls have to have the logo. They're a specific kind of ball. They cost a lot, so most teams don't use them during the season. So absolutely, it feels different. It's a little slicker. Douglas pushes this over, can't find a spot. Wisman back to Noble on the pass and go. And Noble finds the corner, and the Lady Wolves up 20-18. Lucas, statistically, first team to 20
usually wins.
Got a pretty good chance here, so
we hope that holds true here in this first set for the Lady Wolves.
Jade Carroll on serve. Hits it right at the libero Gibbs. Collier with the back set. And just out of bounds by Gaylor. So impressive back set by Collier. Put it right where Gaylor needed it.
I look for Coach Holbrook to Halcomb, I'm sorry, to take a timeout. We're going to take a quick 30-second timeout and hear from one of our sponsors here on Bluegrass Sports Nation.
Jackson Electric and Plumbing Supply, located in Jackson, Kentucky, is proud to serve Breathitt and surrounding communities. They are also proud to support the local schools and sports teams. Come in and allow them to help you with all your electric and plumbing supply needs. And now introducing Jackson Septic Supply, selling concrete septic tanks. Give Herbie and the gang a call at 606-666-4052 to see how they can help you.
It's Bluegrass Sports Nation covering this first round game of the KHSAA State Volleyball Championship. Whitley County of the 13th region versus 14th region champions Wolfe County. Wolfe County getting to host this year because they had the higher RPI, and currently they lead 21-18 in this first set. Jade Carroll back to serve, Lucas.
Jade's usually a really consistent server that finds the court most of the time, and I look for her to try to do the same thing right here, up 3.
So let's see how she handles the timeout. Well, she puts that ball right in the middle. Collier looking to the outside for Douglas. Big swing. Johnson's there. Wisman puts it up on the right side for Bella Salyers. Goes cross court. Collier. Oh, they've got him out of system now. They're going to settle for a free ball. Here comes Johnson to Wisman. Naomi Noble moving forward on the outside, but blocked. Oh, out of bounds. So give the kill to Naomi Noble and the 4-point lead to the Lady Wolves.
The key there was Naomi was able to get behind that ball and attack it. You know, she didn't have to jump flat-footed. She had a good set, and she was moving towards the net and put it away through the block.
Through the block. Jade Carroll puts it in play right down the right side. Douglas looking for the pass and go. So Collier had Douglas coming back up the outside, but she chose to go instead down the middle and didn't get anything out of it. So Jade Carroll looking for 2 to close this set out. Carroll's probably not going to make a service error. Douglas looking to, somebody's in the net. It's
0.
No, it's Whitley County's Collier. So the setter Collier was in the net on that set. And so now Jade Carroll with a chance to close this set out. Wolfe County could take a 1-0 lead right here on this serve. Puts it in play. Ball's up. Collier to the outside. Douglas with a big swing and an assist by the net. So Collier and the net get the assist there on the outside swing by Marissa Douglas. And the Lady Colonels stay alive. They've got to fight them off for 5 more points, Lucas.
Yeah, definitely an uphill battle here, but stranger things have happened.
Emily Gaylor puts it in play. More good pass to Wisman. Naomi Noble. Oh, crafty play by the freshman. Takes the left hand and finds the spot for the win. Wolfe County goes up 1-0. We're going to take a break. We'll be right back on Bluegrass Sports Nation.
November of 2020, I had the honor and privilege of being elected your circuit judge for the 39th Circuit, which includes Breathitt, Powell, and Wolfe counties. The time is now near for me to ask once again for your vote and support to allow me to continue in a position that I love. In November of 2022, vote for experience, compassion, and dedication. Let's continue what we have started and vote to re-elect Lisa Wisman, Circuit Judge.
Great competition and sportsmanship are the hallmarks that we believe in and invest in for our future. At Tanner Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram, we understand the importance of doing what you say you'll do. Our product lineup of Jeeps, Ram trucks, Chrysler and Dodge minivans are always a great value, and we pride ourselves in customer service. At Tanner Dodge, you're going to like the way we do business.
Tanner Dodge Chrysler Jeep.
Become a certified nurse aide with classes offered at Hazard Community and Technical College's Wolfe County Enrollment Services Center, located at the Wolfe County Board of Education in Campton. Get some of the prerequisites for your LPN and RN degree at the same time. For more info about these classes and HCTC scholarship options, go to hazardctc.com/Wolfe2022 today.
Are you tired of the same old cell phone? Want a new phone, but really don't want to pay the hundreds of dollars up front for it? Appalachian Wireless has a deal for you. Get the phone you actually want instead of settling for a cheaper phone with the Appalachian Advantage plan. Instead of paying $600 or more for the best phone, simply pay the taxes up front and then a few bucks a month more on your monthly bill. Stop by your local Appalachian Wireless store or dealer today for more information. It's the better, simpler way to pay. And it's called the Appalachian Advantage because we are you. We are Appalachian Wireless.
Just up the road in Erlanger, Kentucky's own playing card company produces more than 5 billion cards a year. We know because we're Kentucky's insurance company, insuring all sorts of property damage involving your auto and home, but not your house of cards. Kentucky Farm Bureau Insurance, big on commitment.
Welcome back to Rose Gymnasium, where the Wolfe County Lady Wolves have a 1-0 lead. And we want to thank some of our Wolfe County sponsors, Wolfe County Farm Bureau, Susan Cable and Fig Kelly, always supporting these great student athletes in Wolfe County. Holbrook Equipment, Tanner Dodge Chrysler Jeep, proud to support high school athletics. You're going to like the way we do business.
We've also got Wolfe County Farm Bureau Federation, Whitaker Bank of Captain, Banks Auto Sales, Raymond and his guys serving the community for over 25 years. Wolfe County Tourism. Wolfe County is naturally gorgeous. Come see all that it has to offer in G&M Tours. Take your next adventure with G&M Tours. As Abby Noble with a 1-point lead puts it in the middle. Gibbs puts it up for Collier. Collier to bracket. And saved by Naomi Noble with a nice pass, and Johnson taking advantage of it, going cross court and into the Whitley County bench. Good hustle right there by Kylie Brown, but she wasn't able to run it down, so Noble stays on serve. Noble sends it back. I'm not sure who made that pass. Was it no, Douglas. So Marissa Douglas with the diving pass. The Lady Colonels can't get insistent.
This is kind of the exact opposite of how the first set started out, with Whitley racing out to a 6-0 lead, and now the Lady Wolves have a 3-0 lead and look to add to that.
Right up the right side. This time Kylie Brown puts it in play. Collier cross court to Brown. Abby Noble puts it in play for the Lady Wolves. Johnson up the middle. Gibbs. Collier. Kylie Brown. Oh, finds the net. So 4-0 Lady Wolves. Will Coach Halcomb take a timeout here, you think, Lucas, or will they go for one more?
I think he's going to get him one.
Timeout to the Lady Colonels, and we'll take it with them. Let's hear from our sponsors. We'll be back on Bluegrass Sports Station.
Variety Pizza. Family owned and operated, serving the community with homemade and handcrafted pizzas, sandwiches, salads, and more for over 45 years. Located at 1189 Main Street, Jackson, Kentucky. Available for dine-in and carry-out, with private party spaces available. Stop by and visit us or call 606-666-5454.
Back, ladies and gentlemen, to BSN, Wolfe County, Kentucky, Rose Gymnasium. The Lady Wolves take a 1-0 lead in this first round of the KHSAA State Tournament. And they're up 4-0, Lucas, with Abby Noble on serve.
And we've talked about Abby being one of their best servers all season, and she's holding true to that here.
Brown with the outside swing. Noble passes it easily, but does not pass it deep enough. Wisman had to come out to make that set, and I think it ruined the angle for Ginger Johnson's attack right there. So setter Caitlin Collier back to serve. Collier puts it in play. Oh, nice job by Grace Wisman on the overpass to redirect that.
Nice play there by, and
all right, so a whole lot happened right there, folks. Good play by the Lady Wolves defense to keep that thing up, but Grace Wisman caught it a little too low, so she gets the lift call. Collier back to serve again. Pass this time by Noble. The set goes up from the libero Jade Carroll. Gibbs to Collier, outside to Douglas, outside to Kylie Brown. And Kylie Brown blocked, they say, by Lacey Smith. So big time block right there by Smith. Side out to the Lady Wolves, and Johnson's on serve.
We see Sarah Moore come in for Abby Noble. Abby gets a quick breather. I'm sure she won't be out very long.
I can't tell if that's cool 1985 wristband Sarah Moore sporting or tape, but either way. Naomi Noble right off the block. Whitley County keeps it in play. Was it inbounds?
It appeared to go around the antenna, I thought. But
well, that's the line judge's call, and he didn't make it, so Moore with the pass. Wisman, left hand by Noble. Doesn't get down this time, so they'll get the free ball and try again. Reload for the Lady Wolves. And this time it's Noble on the run. Oh, big time double block right there. So you saw Brackett and Gaylor both on the block as the Lady Colonels shut that down. Kylie Brown back to serve for Whitley County. Still down 2. Brown with the serve up the right side. Jade Carroll with a beautiful pass. Noble blocked again. Wisman Right side, Ginger Johnson doesn't get down. Free ball coming. Moore, Wisman outside, Naomi Noble on the run, and we're going to get a double contact. So we expect, Lucas, a high level of play. We expect a high level of officiating. So calling it tight tonight.
Yes. And as long as it's consistent, that's all anybody wants.
That's exactly right. Kylie Brown finds the net. So try to get creative on that serve. You can't falter. She needed one to tie. That one doesn't get over. Brown will stay in to defend that position. We've got Douglas back in a passing goal, so 2 front row players defending the back row. Let's see if Wolfe County goes at them with the serve. They do. Brown's with the pass. Collier, this is free ball. So they get them out of system right off the bat. Wisman, right side. Bella Salyers, big swing. Little help from the net.
Well, the more they cheat over to try to take away Naomi and Ginger's outside hit, you've got to look at that weak right side, and especially when Salyers or Moore's over there, they've done such a good job in that.
So they are double blocking number 7, Naomi Noble, which means there's somebody missing somewhere. And the Lady Wolves find it on the right side with Bella Salyers. This time Noble going to go across court. Douglas is there, dumped by Collier, unsuccessful. Jade Carroll puts one up. Johnson off of the Wisman set. Pass by Brown, maybe. Carroll diving
makes
again.
A great save.
Naomi Noble. And the Lady Colonels a little out of system, but they get a swing out of it. And now Wolfe County out of system, sends the free ball over, and here come the Lady Colonels. Middle set to Brackett, doesn't get down. Good defense by Sarah Moore. Oh, crafty move by Naomi Noble to get the kill.
And Doug, that's one of the more high-level volleyball points I've ever seen.
And that is the most intelligent swing I've ever seen a freshman take on the volleyball court. That was good volleyball right there, folks. Good volleyball. Collier to the outside. Douglas with a big swing. Jade Carroll's right there. Wisman puts it up. Nay Noble looking for a spot and finds it. And the Lady Wolves are on a run, 9-4.
Doug, we spoke about it in the regional championship, but the level of play Jade Carroll's playing with right now in that libero position, it don't get much credit, but she just takes hammer after hammer and just keeps on digging them out and saving the Lady Wolves.
Well, and you said it, the libero rarely gets any credit, but Jade Carroll made the all-region tournament team because of that play, as Bella Salyers with a big swing from the right side. Collier from the back row. So right side, back row, folks, this is good volleyball. Caitlin Collier with the kill from the back row for the Lady Colonels to stop the Wolfe County run and send Brackett back to serve. Colonels need 4 to get back in this thing. And she hit that thing so hard it's headed to Dairy Queen. They're going to have to go find it.
And one thing I can tell early on, Bella Salyers is playing with an extremely large amount of confidence in this game. That swing she just took, that's from somebody that's put a few balls down already and feels real good about how they're playing.
Brackett with the serve. Conservative serve to the middle of the court. Wisman puts it way up for Noble. Big high set. Naomi Noble overran it. I love the high set, Lucas. That's what you do when you've got a block coming up.
Yeah.
Naomi Noble wasn't expecting it and kind of overran it. So
is that to give the hitter options?
Yes. That's called a number 4, and that's exactly what it's for. You throw that number 4 set out there so the hitter's got options. Oh, we move Noble to the right side, and she's there to block. Another joust coming up. Nope, it's going to be net violation by Whitley County. Again, it's Caitlin Collier in the net. Well, I couldn't tell if they called it on Collier or on number 25, Siler. So either way, Grace Wisman on serve, up 4. The Wisman serve, down the middle. Passed by Brown. Big swing by Douglas. And what's the call? Double contact.
Whitley's coach can't complain too much. That's the first time Whitley's been whistled for it the whole game.
That's the first ball handling violation at all.
Yes.
That's been called on Whitley County. But Coach Halcomb not happy with the call. He says you got to give him a little grace. Douglas with the push. Doesn't get down. Boy, heads up play right there by Lacey Smith. By Abby Noble. Big swing by Douglas. That one gets down. That's the one that Whitley County's looking for, yes. Lucas, and that's the one they'll have to have on the outside to get that ball down. Wolfe County's defense has been so good, especially in the back row. Emily Gaylor back to serve. Gaylor deep up the right side. Noble on her heels. Probably was going to miss that one out of bounds, but Collier sets it for Douglas. Douglas takes a swing and gets it down. Marissa Douglas leads this Whitley County team in kills. Obviously, Regional Player of the Year for the 13th Region, one of the best hitters in the state. And she's finding her groove right here. Gaylor with the serve. Ginger Johnson. Oh, and
looks like Abby Noble just fell down.
Rolling ankle.
Her ankle gave out or what?
Yeah, she might have rolled her ankle right there. I'm not real sure what the timeout by the Lady Wolves here. They're going to take a look at it and see what needs to be done. Meanwhile, we're going to take a commercial break. We'll be right back on Bluegrass Sports Nation.
Time is a locally owned and operated convenience store that has all your wants and needs in one stop. We have everything from quick snacks and cold drinks, a full-service deli, fresh coffee bar, soft-serve ice cream, and milkshakes. Also, make sure you try our Chester's Fried Chicken. Go Time, where the customer always comes first. Refuel your tank, refill your cup, and refresh your taste buds all in one stop at Go Time.
Welcome back, folks. As we're about a third of the way through this second set. Wolfe County leads 11-9. Abigail Noble to the bench for the Lady Wolves. Lucas, it looks like they're tending to her ankle. Not real sure if she sprained it or if it's something more serious, but she was able to walk off on her own power. So Coach White going to bring Sarah Moore in to play defense. Obviously, Moore won't set, so they'll bring Grace Wisman from the back row. She'll be the setter. This is nothing new for the Lady Wolves. They ran a 5-1 for a long time before switching to the 4-2 with Wisman and Noble both. So now Wisman will go back to the 5-1 set. Gaylor on serve. Emily Gaylor up the right side. Ginger Johnson with the pass. Wisman sets it up for Noble, and she pulls the block for the kill. So side out Lady Wolves. Very important right there, Lucas, for these young ladies to get that point after the injury. And Nay Noble's back to serve. High toss, top spin served by Noble, and overpass by Gibbs, handled easily by Jade Carroll. Johnson from the outside, and we've got another Lady Colonel in the net, and again, it's Collier. So Collier up to block on that time, Lucas, ended up in the net trying to press that block. So Nay Noble stays on serve. Noble takes dead aim, high toss, top spin serve, out of bounds. Plenty long that time, side out Lady Colonels. As we see Abigail Noble headed to the locker room. Our prayers and best wishes go with her.
I think they might take her back there and see if she can walk on it a little bit and give it a go.
So Douglas with the serve right here. And we've got a back row attack by Ginger Johnson. So, folks, if you didn't know, the back row players, and Ginger Johnson is one right now, can attack, but they have to do it from behind the black line, behind the 10-foot line. And the ace by the Lady Colonels as they're fighting to get back in this set. 13-12 right now, Lady Wolves. Marissa Douglas on serve. Puts this one in play. Libby Fallon with the pass. And can't get it down. Coach White going to the bench. Going to sub in Mason McLaughlin for her. Give the Wolves a little different defensive look.
And the Lady Colonels have fought back to tie this up and are serving for the lead. I look for Coach White to take him a timeout here and kind of regroup maybe.
Well, what he's got to do here, Lucas, as he brings Fallon back in, so he's been able to talk to her and tell her what he's looking for. He's got to adjust his defense around this new setter configuration that he's got. And, I guess he's thinking that, well, there's a good pass by Jade Carroll. Maybe he was thinking that. Jade Carroll would get him a good pass, and Ginger Johnson would get the kill. So 14-14, Lady Wolves side out to go back on serve. Bella Salyers, the hero of the match point for the regional championship is back on serve, 14-14. Big serve by Salyers up the right side. Brown with the pass. Douglas with the back row swing, won't get down. Wisman's there. Libby Follen puts it in the air for Ginger Johnson. Gibbs is there. Collier to shoot. That one gets me every time. That is Seiler. Addison Seiler. And the double contact on the Whitley County Lady Colonels, and Coach Halcomb just can't believe it.
It looked like it was in her hand for a long time.
Yeah. Yeah, it wasn't a clean set. R1 called it a double, and so it's a double now. Collier back row to Douglas. Douglas flat-footed, gets a little help from the net, and gets that ball down for the 15-15 tie. So 15-15. Pass by Follen. Wisman, Johnson, backhanded, and got it across. Yep. So in case you were wondering what the hesitation there was, Lucas, Johnson made contact with the stand, but that is legal. That's not part of the net. Yeah. And so she's allowed, if it's incidental, allowed to make contact with the stand. Moore, Douglas, Collier, Brown with the push, doesn't get down. Johnson across the middle, and no good. So side out Lady Colonels.
Looks like several of the sets for Johnson have been a little short, and does that lead to not being able to get that full swing and get that ball across?
Yeah, Ginger likes to extend. She almost stiff arms it as Collier puts this one in play. Naomi Noble. So the Lady Wolves a little out of system, a little discombobulated here. Need to settle in. Coach White, not a sense of urgency. You're up 1-0. You won the first set, so just down 1 point in this one, but Caitlin Collier going to try to make it more. She serves this up the middle. Naomi Noble with the pass. You can see the stress level, Lucas, when your wings start cutting off your libero's in the middle. The ball's going to her, and when the wing tries to pass it off the hip, that's usually stress. Wisman to Johnson, and Johnson with a good off-speed swing. Doesn't get down. Brown comes back with one. Wisman. Johnson again, off the block. Douglas to Collier. Collier, passed by Moore. Dumped by Wisman, doesn't get down. A joust at the net, and Lacey Smith touches the net. And Whitley County with their biggest lead of the night, 19-16.
Thought Coach White would take a timeout there, but we're going to roll with it.
Collier stays on serve. Jump serve by Collier. Wolfe County out of system. Jay Carroll sends it over. Tight set right there by Collier, and looks like they're going to get her for the back row attack. Collier's the setter, but she's a back row player right now. You can't attack over the net, Lucas, and so good call right there by the R1, remembering that she just served that ball. I'm not sure the crowd understood the call, but that's okay.
That happens sometimes.
Johnson with the serve. Gibbs. Collier not able to set it. Brackett puts it in play. Gibbs takes it over. Oh, nice save by Grace Wisman and a swing by Lacey Smith. But Collier able to find an open spot with the push shot. And the Lady Colonels up 20-17. Now Coach White will take a timeout and talk it over. We'll take it with them here on BSN.
Hi, I'm attorney David Johnson. When you choose one of our offices for your personal injury case, whether it's a car accident or any other type of personal injury claim, you get a team that handles everything. If it's a car wreck, we get your car repaired, we get you a rental car, we guide you through the treatment process. With over 20 years of experience, our clients get paid. In most cases without going to court. So call the pros and let us handle everything.
Welcome back, folks. Let's hear from some of our sponsors.
We have Wolfe County Farm Bureau, Susan Cable and Fig Kelly. All your insurance needs, big on commitment, big on Kentucky, and big on Wolfe County. Holbrook Equipment, located in Campton for your Kubota farm equipment and tractor needs. See Ted and Todd. Tanner Dodge, Chrysler Jeep, proud to support high school athletics. You're going to like the way we do business.
And Kylie Brown back to serve for the Lady Colonels. Puts it in play. Jade Carroll's right there. Wisman puts it up for Nay Noble. Big swing, doesn't get down. Wisman takes care of the overpass, but Collier's right there. Now Kylie Brown with the, Marissa Douglas with the kill down the left side.
And
Lucas, obviously Wolfe County a little rattled by the exit of Abigail Noble. They're worried about their teammate. Not sure, whether or not she's going to be able to come back. How much does that emotion play into what's going on right now on the court?
Obviously, you're concerned about your teammate, but your teammate would also want you to lock in and try to get back into this set and extend it to a 2-0 lead and everything. And I think she's with the trainer right now, and they're going to try to get her back out there if possible, but obviously her health's first and foremost.
And we see
what is the
County
discussion right
so
now,
playing Captain Caitlin Collier has the ability to address the up ref, the R1, and she was asking about the sets, Wolfe County sets, wondering if they were maybe a little too low or if she was holding on to them a little too long. That one was clean, and Nay Noble with a clean swing. So the Lady Wolves get the side out, Lucas. Desperately needing a couple-point run here to get back in this 21-18. Not over by a long shot, but not a good place to be either.
Yeah, can't let this lead extend to 4 or 5 here as Jade Carroll's back to serve.
Carroll short serve, but Gibbs is there. Collier puts it out to Douglas. Big swing, does not get over the net. So Douglas takes a big swing. She thought she was blocked. Clearly she was not, though. Clearly that caught net and not hand. So Jade Carroll needing 2 to tie. Gets the serve call from the coach. Drops it in front of Brown. Collier pushes it out to Douglas, who pushes it over and out of bounds, outside the antenna.
As that set took her out, but I was getting ready to comment how well the setter for Whitley sets long sets.
Yes.
She gets that ball up there so high.
I agree, and that takes an enormous amount of upper body strength. Now, this is going to be a roofing call.
And that's a good call, right? Because she was in a setting position.
There was a Whitley County player in the area. She doesn't have to be in the active setting. If she's there, you cannot come across the net to touch that ball. And so that's a good call, even if Coach White disagrees with it. This is Brackett back to serve. Sarah Moore with the pass. Grace Wisman's under it. Naomi Noble tries the touch shot. Maybe not the time for that, Lucas. I don't know.
Yeah, she had just hammered one away. I'd say Coach White would have liked to seen her swing at that one.
And that's a yellow card to Coach Halcom's bench. So a yellow card to the entire Whitley County bench.
I think it was directed towards the assistants.
And it could have been. Only one coach is allowed to be up, obviously. Anybody else that's up has to be either behind the bench or completely out of the bench area. And so there'll be some discussion here as far as what exactly Whitley County needs to do to avoid a loss of point. Loss of rally would be, the red card would be a loss of rally.
And the head coach does not have to sit down because of that yellow card, right?
No, that's at the, obviously that wasn't on the head coach, that was on the bench itself. So the head coach can stay up. Brackett with the serve, needing 2 to close this set out. Johnson back with a nice pass. Wisman gets it to Noble, and Noble with the touch shot, gonna have to swing here. Nay Noble does just that, but misses just outside. So Noble needs to continue to be aggressive, Lucas. Obviously that one didn't fall. And now Brackett serving for the set. Brackett, Johnson, Wisman. Johnson from the back row, doesn't get down. Douglas from the outside, Johnson's there to pass it. Wisman puts it up for Noble. Noble from the outside. Douglas passes it. Collier pushes the ball to Noble, who pushes the ball across. And right side swing coming by Bella Noble, blocked. Bella Saggers, I'm sorry. It's fast and furious out here. You got Collier. Wisman to Johnson, doesn't get down. Free ball coming to the Lady Wolves. Carroll to Wisman. right in the middle. Nay Noble finds the spot, gets it down. Now, Grace Wisman back to serve. Lucas, this is huge. Obviously, if Whitley County holds and wins this set, we're tied 1-1. But if Wisman can get Wolfe County somehow back into this, this could be a huge momentum turn for
Sure.
him. Gibbs with an overpass. Johnson's there. Salyers puts it in the air. Johnson with the free ball. Gibbs is there. Collier to the outside to Douglas. Douglas, big swing, and gets the kill. So Whitley County Lady Colonels take the second set to tie this thing up 1-1. We'll be back right after this message on Bluegrass Sports Nation.
Are you tired of the same old cell phone? Want a new phone, but really don't want to pay the hundreds of dollars up front for it? Appalachian Wireless has a deal for you. Get the phone you actually want instead of settling for a cheaper phone with the Appalachian Advantage plan. Instead of paying $600 or more for the best phone, simply pay the taxes up front and then a few bucks a month more on your monthly bill. Stop by your local Appalachian Wireless store or dealer today for more information. It's the better, simpler way to pay. And it's called the Appalachian Advantage because we are you. We are Appalachian Wireless.
Great competition and sportsmanship are the hallmarks that we believe in and invest in for our future. At Tanner Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram, we understand the importance of doing what you say you'll do. Our product lineup of Jeeps, Ram trucks, Chrysler and Dodge minivans are always a great value, and we pride ourselves in customer service. At Tanner Dodge, you're going to like the way we do business.
Tanner Dodge Chrysler Jeep.
Just up the road in Erlanger, Kentucky's own playing card company produces more than 5 billion cards a year. We know because we're Kentucky's insurance company, insuring all sorts of property damage involving your auto and home, but not your house of cards. Kentucky Farm Bureau Insurance, big on commitment.
Become a certified nurse aide with classes offered at Hazard Community and Technical College's Wolfe County Enrollment Services Center, located at the Wolfe County Board of Education in Campton. Get some of the prerequisites for your LPN and RN degree at the same time. For more info about these classes and HCTC scholarship options, go to hazardctc.com/Wolfe2022 today.
Hello, I'm Cameron Adams. I'm running to serve the people of Breathitt, Powell, and Wolfe as circuit judge. I grew up in the hollers of Breathitt County, and my legal background includes criminal defense, prosecution, and civil plaintiffs' work. If you are looking for a compassionate, competent circuit judge who truly understands the people he serves, cast your ballot for Cameron Adams this fall.
Welcome back, folks. Rose Gymnasium here in Campton, Kentucky. Lucas, we're getting exactly what we paid for tonight. KHSAA State Tournament, first round, Tournament of Champions. Both these teams already regional champs, already deserve to be here. And it's going to be an absolute heavyweight slugfest. Your thoughts?
Well, now it's a race to 2. You know, we're back to 0, and Whitley has the momentum right now, but as we've seen in volleyball, that changes as soon as that ball's served the first time. So it's nice to see Abigail Noble out there again. We're glad to see her back out there on the court, and Whitley County will start us off.
Collier with the serve, right down the middle of Nay Noble. Abigail's there for the set. Johnson moving forward, finds a spot. Collier was there for the save. Johnson going to go a little different angle. Still doesn't get it down, but we've got, I think it's supposed to be 1-0.
Yeah, I think he's saying 0, but it's 10.
I think that's Emily Gaylor that was in the net. So either way, it's point to Wolfe County and Abby Noble to serve. So off of that possibly sore ankle, here comes Gaylor with the swing. Nice swing right there by Gaylor. Nay Noble can just save it over. Gaylor from the other side. Jade Carroll's there with a nice pass. Grace Wisman puts it up to Johnson. Johnson cross court. Gibbs is there. Collier to Kylie Brown. Kylie Brown can't get it down. Johnson sends a free ball over. Collier looking for Brown again. Brown with a big swing. Nay Noble's there. Wisman platform set. Ginger Johnson off her heels. Good defense right here, folks. Brackett, with the left hand. Didn't get the set she was looking for there, Lucas. Wanted a slide set and didn't get it and couldn't save it. And now it's Abby Noble back to serve again. Up 2, down the right side. Douglas passes it. Going to settle for a free ball here. Wolfe County in system. Johnson moving to the outside. Can't get it down. A lot of off-speed stuff here, Lucas. I'm not real sure that that's going to be the way to go as Brown takes a big swing. Naomi Noble's there. And Johnson off of her heels from the back row. Gets one across. Gaylor right up the right side. So
went with the right side hit, down the right side, and the Lady Wolves didn't have anybody home.
Credit Caitlin Collier. She saw that Gaylor was there, back set that to her, caught the Wolves completely off guard. So, like you said, she can push that ball so far to the outside. The Lady Wolves were camped out over there, and it cost them. Now it's Wisman to Johnson. Johnson across the net, doesn't get it down. Douglas going to take a big swing. No, it's the two-hander, the double contact call there on Caitlin Collier. Listen, just like an NFL quarterback, got to have amnesia. Throw an interception, got to forget about it. Double contact, got to forget about it. Play on. Johnson back to serve. Lady Wolves up 3-1. Collier outside to Douglas. Douglas big swing off the net. Might have been partially blocked. Collier to Douglas again. This time it was blocked. And Carroll with a nice job keeping it in play, but that's the second time that Nay Noble has gone for something soft and just couldn't get it over. Noble going to have to let go and swing on that one, I think, Lucas.
Lady Wolves are having a little bit of trouble getting in to assist them.
Jalen Brackett serves to the middle. Noble's there. Johnson from the back row. Cross court, just misses. Maybe a foot.
Yeah.
Maybe a foot too long, but gives Whitley County the tie. 3-3. Jalen Brackett back to serve again. Brackett puts it in play. Cross court to Johnson. Wisman outside to Nay Noble, and again a push shot. So I'm not real sure what the conversation is down there on the front row. But Nay Noble needs to swing with confidence, I would say here. Brackett with the lead, 4-3. Cross court again, Johnson. Back row Johnson, and it's short. Is Nay Noble favoring the one side? Is she?
I just think she's kind of getting caught a little flat-footed in a couple of these, and I think she'll get back to swinging here.
Brackett to Noble. Nay Noble from the right side, left-handed. Great swing. Doesn't get down. Dump try unsuccessful. But the lift again for Grace Wisman, and it's a timeout for Coach White. We'll take it with them. We'll be right back on Bluegrass Sports Nation.
Jackson Electric and Plumbing Supply, located in Jackson, Kentucky, is proud to serve Breathitt and surrounding communities. They are also proud to support the local schools and sports teams. Come in and allow them to help you with all your electric and plumbing supply needs. And now introducing Jackson Septic Supply, selling concrete septic tanks. Give Herbie and the gang a call at 606-666-4052 to see how they can help you.
Welcome back, folks. Coach White regrouping in a timeout there. Bring his bunch off the floor and talk to them. Meanwhile, let's hear from some of our sponsors. Wolfe County Farm Bureau Federation. Lucas, they gave over $4,000 in scholarships to high school kids in 2020 and over $5,000 to local food banks. Wolfe County Farm Bureau Federation taking care of their community. Whitaker Bank of Campton, Banks Auto Sales, Wolfe County Tourism, and G&M Tours. Here's Brackett on the serve, up 3 and out of bounds. So Coach White gets exactly what he wants with this timeout.
Big gift there for the Lady Wolves. You know, they were kind of on their heels. Now they get a chance to regroup here as Jade Carroll goes back for the serve.
Jade Carroll does not make service errors, folks, and Gibbs with the pass, a little deep. Collier tries to dump it, unsuccessful. Now she'll set Douglas, who tries to find a spot herself, but loses the ball in the process. Carroll stays on serve and has a chance to tie it up. Carroll down the right side. Douglas with the pass. Cottle will go right back to her on the pass and go from the outside. Noble puts it in play. Johnson with the awesome effort there to get that ball in the air. Just too little too late. The Lady Colonels take a 2-point lead, 7-5. Emily Gaylor back to serve. Gaylor serves it to Noble, who barely gets it up and can't get it over the net. So Abby Noble a little late on the pass. Wisman couldn't get anything on the set. Emily Gaylor stays back to serve, 8-5. Gaylor on the serve, right side. Pass by Moore. Noble from the outside. Dug by Brown. Free ball coming to the Lady Wolves. And it's Carroll, Wisman. Bella Salyers, big swing off the block. Outside to Douglas. Douglas with a big swing out of bounds.
And even though Naomi Noble and Bella Sayers, neither one got those big swings down, it's evident Coach White told them, let's get back to what we do.
Absolutely. Swing away.
We're in the state tournament. Let's not change who we are now.
Wisman with the swing. Short serve in front of Gibbs. And Huddleston. So Morgan Huddleston misses on that swing up the middle. And Wisman stays on serve. Needs one to tie, Lucas. Right up the middle. Gibbs with the pass. Dump try by Cottle doesn't work. Going to call a double contact on that one. Probably a good call. Tie game. Wisman stays on serve. So Cottle trying for the crafty move, but couldn't catch it clean. Wisman up the middle. Gibbs off her hip. And it's going to be a free ball to the Lady Wolves. Wisman with the pass. Noble to Bella Salyers. Salyers hits the back line, Lucas, for the kill. And the Lady Wolves take their first lead of the third set, 9-8.
A big time set there by Abigail Noble to get Bella and moving forward, and Bella does a great job putting that away.
Abby Noble back on her heels did a fantastic job recognizing where to put that ball. Wisman with the serve. Collier sets Douglas on the right side, no dice. Sets Naomi Noble on the outside and just still not getting her timing down. So I think Naomi Noble not really feeling confident right now, Lucas. They've moved her around a little bit. They're trying to get her in a groove. We'll keep an eye on that as Douglas goes back to serve with the tie. Marissa Douglas, cross court and out of bounds. So side out to the Lady Wolves. And Nay Noble back to serve. Veteran Ginger Johnson moves into the outside hitter position. So high toss. Big serve by Nay Noble. Tight pass. Collier handles it. Bella Salyers from the right side can't get down. Gibbs sets Brown, won't get down. Carroll, Noble, Ginger Johnson runs it down. Puts a free ball in a pretty good spot right there, Lucas. Catches the Lady Colonels off guard, and the Wolves get a free ball back. Abby Noble to Bella Salyers. Big swing. Doesn't get down. Good defense on both teams. Everybody's looking for a spot, trying to get that ball to fall. Jade Carroll with the pass. Noble, Johnson, big swing up the middle. Count it. And the Lady Wolves take a 2-point lead.
And that's a lot of high-level volleyball on both sides there. You know, Whitley County dug 2 balls there and got them back across that Wolfe thought they had a point on, and Wolfe was finally able to get a point out of that.
We're getting our money's worth tonight, folks. Naomi Noble still on serve up 2. Big toss, big serve up the side, on the line. Count it for the ace. 12-9 Lady Wolves. What'd you pay to get in, Lucas?
I'll refrain from answering.
Worth every penny.
Yes,
Worth
exactly.
every penny, brother. Here we go. Nay Noble. High toss. Big serve. The opposite side and finds the line. Nay Noble painting the lines here at Rose Gymnasium. Oh, we've got a overrule.
Oh.
So the chair referee overrules the call. All right, everybody watching on YouTube and Facebook, mark this one and go back and look at it later. I don't know. I can't tell. It looked in to me, but that's okay. Huddleston puts it in play. And the save right there by Noble to keep Wolfe County in this point. Big swing by Brown. Doesn't get over. Side out Wolfe County. Ball never lies, Lucas.
Exactly. I was getting ready to say it. You beat me to it.
Ball never lies. 13-10. Bella Salyers back to serve. Boy, this is going to be a good match all the way, folks. This is just set 3. We're headed to at least 4, maybe 5. Oh, ace by Bella Salyers. All she does is serve aces.
And she served one to win the region. And Whitley County's going to have to call a timeout
for Coach Halcomb. We'll stay right here, folks. Let's read over some of our sponsors. Wolfe County Farm Bureau Federation, Whitaker Bank of Campton, Banks Auto Sales, Wolfe County Tourism, G&M Tours, Go Time and Steak and Shake, Hazard Community and Technical College, Wolfe County Farm Bureau, Holbrook Equipment, Tanner Dodge Chrysler Jeep, Appalachian Wireless, and the law offices of David Johnson. All of those folks contributing to this broadcast, bringing you this excitement so that you can watch it at home on Facebook and YouTube. It is 1-1. The sets are 1-1, tied up. This is the third set, folks. The Wolfe County Lady Wolves just took a 14-10 lead. Coming out of the timeout here by Whitley County. It's going to be Bella Salyers stays on serve. No major substitution changes. Coach Halcomb with a 4-person defensive set in the back row. He's got his libero on the right side. Let's see what Salyers does here. Right at the libero and right on the line. All she does is serve aces. 2 in a row for Bella Salyers, and it's 15-10 Lady Wolves.
And the Whitley crowd did not complain about that one, so it was definitely...
That one was in. I'll never remember to go back and check that one, but you guys do, and comment in if you get a chance. We'd love to know. Bella Salyers again. And it's another ace. Another ace. Bella Salyers all over that cross-court corner. 16-10 Lady Wolves. Salyers again. Up the right side. Passed by Brown. Free ball coming to the Lady Wolves. Salyers with the pass. Abby Noble puts it up for Ginger Johnson. Doesn't get it down. Collier cross-court to Brown on the outside. Doesn't get down. Oh, just off the hip of Salyers. Libby falling in position to pass
probably
that.
would have liked to have seen Libby call her off there, and she might have tried to, and Bella might not have heard her.
Bella Salyers says, I'm doing this.
Yes.
No, that's okay. Can't fault the freshman for coming in and serving, or the sophomore rather, for coming in and serving 3 aces in a row. Collier with the serve. Right up the left side. Carroll, Noble, Smith with the free ball over. Collier in the middle for Brackett. Blocked. Libby falling. Nice pass right there to Noble. Not the serve Johnson was looking for, and Gaylor gets in the net. So Gaylor in the net as Johnson was. Go ahead.
It's number 10. He keeps signaling 0, but it is number 10.
Gaylor in the net trying to block the Johnson attack, looked like right there. So Abby Noble stays on serve. Down the middle to Gibbs, short serve off the net. Gaylor's going to get a swing at it, though, and gets it down off of Ginger Johnson's hands.
I think the Lady Wolves relaxed there before that point was over. And Gaylor had another thing to say about that one.
Thought they had that one in the bag. Instead, they've still got a 5-point lead. It's Kylie Brown back to serve this time. Brown up the right side. No, in the middle for Jade Carroll. Sorry about that. Johnson, backhand. Gets it down in the middle.
Now, was that a design swing, or did she adjust to the set?
Okay, so Ginger overran that set.
Okay.
She should have been back in transition a little longer, but your energy's up.
Sure.
And so, no, she had to adjust there, but she did a fantastic job. Didn't try to go at it with her left hand. I'm not sure that she can do that like Nay Noble does. Johnson serves it to Gibbs. Collier out on the outside to Douglas. And a hand blocked. Lacey Smith pushing that block. Straight down for the Lady Wolves. A 13th Region Player of the Year right there, folks. Marissa Douglas with a big swing. That is a fine outside hitter, but Lacey Smith, right time, right place, to press that block, and now Ginger Johnson with a 7-point lead, taking all of her allotted time to serve the ball. Collier back out to Douglas. Douglas with another big swing, and it won't get down. Noble couldn't find a spot. Collier back outside. Douglas, big swing. Give her the kill. So
that one got into the ceiling, and Wolfe never could recover from that.
Douglas hit that hard enough that when Johnson tried to pass it, it was far and away. Now we'll see Sarah Moore come in, resting Abby Noble's ankle just as much as we possibly can right here. Coach White sends in Moore to play a little back row defense. Jalen Brackett back to serve. Brackett puts it in play. Moore with the pass. Wisman to Noble. Noble, big swing cross court. Brackett tries to pass it.
This is
Ceiling
still
gets it away.
Ball.
Free ball. Sarah Moore again. Wisman again. Lacey Smith in the middle, gets blocked and can't keep it up. So big block right there. Is that 25 or 26?
25, I think, yes.
Okay, then big block right there by Addison Seiler. So Addison Seiler with the solo block on Lacey Smith. Keeps Brackett at the serve, down 5. Brackett right side, Jade Carroll. Wisman outside to Nay Noble. Big swing. Doesn't get down. Overpass. Doesn't get down. And this one's pushed to Johnson. Johnson to Wisman. Wisman, Noble. Another swing. Blocked straight down. Emily Gaylor with the big block right there. That was a double block, so they'll both get credit for it, but Gaylor was the one that actually got her hands on it. So Gaylor and Douglas with the block. And Brackett stays on serve. Finds Jade Carroll. Wisman looking for Johnson in the back row. Doesn't get it. And now it's going to be Brown to Gaylor. Just inside the antenna. Noble from the outside off the block. Looked like somebody was in the net. No call. And the swing by Collier doesn't get over. So hard to time that back row swing over your shoulder like that. And the Lady Wolves sitting in pretty good shape, 2015. Jade Carroll on serve.
Look for Carroll maybe to go short here.
Right at Brown. Collier. Middle to Seiler and does not get down. So Seiler had a good look at it. A good set, but couldn't get over top of it. Timeout, Coach Halcomb. We'll take it with them. Be right back here on Bluegrass Sports Nation.
Samuel Bruce Harold, and I'm running for family court judge in Breathitt, Powell, and Wolfe counties. I believe a family court judge should be involved in the communities they serve. I've devoted over 22 years advocating for children, and as your family court judge, I will continue to fight for children and families. I understand that a decision by a family court judge affects more than the people in the courtroom. As your family court judge, I understand the priority is always the child or children in that family. If you can get a good resolution for the children in a case, it becomes a good resolution for the family. Please vote Samuel Bruce Harold for family court judge. I will always do what's in the best interest of families and children. Paid for by the Community Elect Herald.
Welcome back, folks, to the KHSAA State Volleyball Tournament. First round action here in Rose Gymnasium, Campton, Kentucky. The hometown Lady Wolves looking to take a 2-1 lead, up 21-15 on the Lady Colonels of Whitley County, and Jade Carroll is still on serve.
Doug, what do you think Coach Halcomb was talking about in that timeout?
I think they're going to go away from the outside right here. We'll see. Nope, pushes it out to Douglas. I honestly thought Douglas was having trouble getting the ball down. I thought they might try something on the right side, but they didn't that time. Let's see if they do here. Nope. Pushes it again to Douglas and gets the call for double contact. So the pass was tight there, Lucas. Would have been a good time to platform set the right side, but they're going to stay with Douglas. Of course, she's Regional Player of the Year. I mean,
and has over 600 kills, doesn't she?
Right. So it's, well, I don't know. What is it? 372.
Oh, okay.
It's a whole big bunch of them, whatever the number is. Wisman right side to Bella Sayers. And it does not get the Lady Colonels out of system. So fantastic job by Whitley County handling that right side swing and coming back to Emily Gaylor for their own right side swing for the kill. So staying in system right there. Good job by Coach Halcomb's bunch. Gaylor with the serve. Down the middle to Johnson. Wisman sets Noble. Noble cross court blocked. Cottle going to get the set here. I'm sorry, Collier rather. Going to get the set here. Noble pushes it cross court. Sayers will send it over. Collier going to set the outside. Douglas, big swing, does get down. So count that one. They don't take into consideration banners, Lucas. That doesn't come into play, but it should play like a wall. That ball should have been out of bounds as soon as it hit that banner. Gaylor serving to get her team back into this right now, down 22-17. Gaylor up the right side and in. So bad call right there by the Lady Wolves. Both Johnson and Moore thought that ball was out of bounds.
And, probably should have tried to get on that one.
Johnson telling Moore, my fault. I told you it was out, but Moore thought it was out too, I think. So timeout coming for Coach White and the Lady Wolves. We'll take it with them and hear from our sponsors. Be right back on Bluegrass Sports Nation.
Hi, I'm attorney David Johnson. When you choose one of our offices for your personal injury case, whether it's a car accident or any other type of personal injury claim, you get a team that handles everything. If it's a car wreck, we get your car repaired, we get you a rental car, we guide you through the treatment process. With over 20 years of experience, our clients get paid, in most cases without going to court. So call the pros and let us handle everything.
Welcome back, folks, right here in Rose Gymnasium, Campton, Kentucky. First round action of the state volleyball tournament. Big kudos to Whitley County and Wolfe County both. Big turnout, huge student sections, huge crowd. Lucas, what about the energy in this place?
Yeah, I wish our camera was opposite of the crowd so people can realize, we have the whole opposite of the bench full in the gymnasium here tonight, and it's a great atmosphere. Both student sections have been really active.
Jump serve by Gaylor, just long. So, Lucas, we called it early. Both teams being more conservative with the serve. Now they're starting to get a little more aggressive. Gaylor really going for it there, but just pushed it long. Critical time right now for the Lady Wolves, looking for 2 to take a lead in this match. Close this set out. Grace Wisman puts it in play. Passed by Douglas, a little bit short, so free ball coming. Wisman with a short pass of her own. I don't know, it looks like Naomi Noble tried to take a swing, tried to push the ball, I'm not real sure. Either way, it doesn't work out. Douglas on serve, down 4. Need to keep this run going for the Lady Colonels to have a chance to win this third set. Served by Douglas, Carroll's right there. Johnson puts it in the air. Free ball by Bella Sayers. Collier with the short set. Brackett pushes it over. Naomi Noble with the swing off the block. Collier to Kylie Brown, blocked, but nobody there to pick it back up. So
they couldn't find it in time to
got a whole lot on that block. Couldn't push it back over the net. You're exactly right. That ball came down right behind her. Didn't see it. Lady Colonels now just down 3. Carroll, Johnson, free ball coming to the Lady Colonels. Collier looking outside for Brown, maybe trying for too much. And now it's going to be Wisman sending no. Wisman can't get the free ball over. So
Lady Wolves have to find a way to get back in the system here and get a side out.
Served by Douglas. Jade Carroll. A little tight to the net, and what's going to be the call there?
Abby Noble into the net.
Abby Noble into the net. 23-22, so the Lady Colonels almost all the way back. This point is crucial for Whitley County. Douglas on serve. Serves to Carroll. Noble, right side, Nay Noble off the block. Douglas with the pass. Outside to Brown. Brown cross court, inbounds, tie game, 23-23. Kylie Brown finding the paint on the opposite side. And Marissa Douglas serving for a lead.
Whitley's done a great job of battling back here.
Absolutely. Staying in system. Outside swing by Bella Sayers, doesn't get down. Oh, and so Caitlin Collier went for the dump right there. Couldn't find the net, Lucas. I think she's a little further away than she thought she was. And now Naomi Noble serves for the set.
I think this is a big serve here. If Nay can get a good serve down, it can get her confidence going.
High toss, and it's out of bounds. So Noble being aggressive, you can't falter there. The freshman with a lot of confidence went for that. Tie game again. Seiler on serve. Wisman. Noble. Johnson with the swing. Off the block. Counted for the Lady Wolves. 25-24. Now Bella Salyers, all she does is serve aces.
There you go.
She's going to serve for the set. Let's see what Salyers can do. 3 aces in a row on her last service run. Nothing fancy, right up the right side. Brown with the look at it and gets it down. So Brown basically behind the block right there, Lucas. The block went up, Brown a little off speed, caught him on the way down and got that ball down. Tie game, no cap in any of these sets, folks, so this one could go to 40. We will win by 2, or we'll keep playing. Collier to Wisman. Noble saves it, but is in the net doing it. So now, Caitlin Collier with a chance to serve for this set. Remember, this game is tied 1 set apiece. So this is an important serve for the Lady Colonels. Caitlin Collier puts it in play. Fallen. Noble. Johnson moving forward. Can't find the spot. Johnson on the overpass. Wins the joust. Swing by Gibbs. Fallen. Noble. Johnson. Oh, doesn't get it down. And the Lady Colonels take a 2-set-to-1 lead. We'll take a break and be right back on Bluegrass Sports Nation.
November of 2020, I had the honor and privilege of being elected your circuit judge for the 39th Circuit, which includes Breathitt, Powell, and Wolfe counties. The time is now near for me to ask once again for your vote in support to allow me to continue in a position that I love. In November of 2022, vote for experience, compassion, and dedication. Let's continue what we have started and vote to re-elect Lisa Wisman, Circuit Judge.
Great competition and sportsmanship are the hallmarks that we believe in and invest in for our future. At Tanner Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram, we understand the importance of doing what you say you'll do. Our product lineup of Jeeps, Ram trucks, Chrysler, and Dodge minivans are always a great value, and we pride ourselves in customer service. At Tanner Dodge, you're going to like the way we do business.
Tanner Dodge Chrysler Jeep.
Just up the road in Erlanger, Kentucky's own playing card company produces more than 5 billion cards a year. We know because we're Kentucky's insurance company, insuring all sorts of property damage involving your auto and home, but not your house of cards. Kentucky Farm Bureau Insurance, big on commitment.
Are you tired of the same old cell phone? Want a new phone, but really don't want to pay the hundreds of dollars up front for it? Appalachian Wireless has a deal for you. Get the phone you actually want instead of settling for a cheaper phone with the Appalachian Advantage plan. Instead of paying $600 or more for the best phone, simply pay the taxes up front and then a few bucks a month more on your monthly bill. Stop by your local Appalachian Wireless store or dealer today for more information. It's the better, simpler way to pay. And it's called the Appalachian Advantage because we are you. We are Appalachian Wireless.
Become a certified nurse aide with classes offered at Hazard Community and Technical College's Wolfe County Enrollment Services Center, located at the Wolfe County Board of Education in Campton. Get some of the prerequisites for your LPN and RN degree at the same time. For more info about these classes and HCTC scholarship options, go to hazardctc.com/Wolfe2022 today.
Welcome back, folks, to coverage of the first round of the KHSAA State Volleyball Tournament here in Wolfe County, Campton, Kentucky, Rose Gymnasium. The hometown Lady Wolves jumped out to a 1-0 lead, and then the Lady Colonels came roaring back to tie at 1-1 and just won one of the better sets of volleyball that we've ever seen, Lucas, to take a 2-1 lead here into the fourth set. And it's Kylie Brown with the first swing of the fourth set. And that ball gets down, and the Lady Colonels will take the lead, 1-0. What do you think Wolfe County has to do to respond to the...
I think they're going to get back to what they've done all year, hitting and being aggressive on offense and looking for those kills. I thought we kind of went away from that in the third set.
Libby following with the pass. Johnson Off speed, doesn't get down. Gibbs, maybe an overpass there. Wisman, Johnson, better swing that time. Was there a touch? There was not. So out of bounds. Caitlin Collier stays on serve with a 2-0 lead. So both of those swings by Wolfe County, Johnson back on her heels a little bit. The set not exactly where she wants it. The pass not perfect. Here's another one that Ginger has to adjust to. Collier short set to bracket, doesn't get down. Following with a nice pass, but a free ball nonetheless. And now it's going to be Gaylor with the swing, doesn't get down. Johnson from the outside, no dice. Collier sets Brown on the outside. Abby Noble's there. Johnson from the middle, and the net. The net played a factor there, but Ginger Johnson able to hit it hard enough to get it over.
I think the Lady Wolves have to start looking at the corners a little bit more than the middle. They're really cheating middle on them on our outside swings as Ginger Johnson goes back to serve.
Johnson drops one in front of Gibbs. Brown was there to cut it off. Gaylor with the outside swing. Carroll's there for the pass. Nay Noble with a running swing. It's blocked, but she gets it back up. And Collier able to push it to the corner. So smart play right there by Caitlin Collier.
Really heady play there.
Kylie Brown back to serve with a 3-1 lead. The Lady Wolves need an in-system swing. Lucas probably going to look to the outside if they get a good pass. Pass by Noble. Wisman. Back set, back row to Ginger Johnson, doesn't get down. Douglas from the outside. Count it. Regional Player of the Year, Marissa Douglas, with a big swing right there. Puts her team up 4-1. Coach White tells Naomi Noble. Tells her to go wide. So look for a set coming in here. So Noble may be coming toward the middle. Sarah Moore can't pass that ace by Kylie Brown. Is it timeout, Lady Wolves, yet?
Yeah, you can't let this set get much more away. You know, you're playing for your season right here, and you're down 4.
Kylie Brown. Pass by Johnson, a little close to the net. Saved by Wisman. Now Douglas with an outside swing, big swing. Sarah Moore's there with the dig. This is going to be a free ball back to Whitley County. Lady Colonels with Gibbs. Collier, short set to Bracken. And that's what they've been looking for. So they get the middle point and get the middle set right there, Lucas. And that time, Brackett was able to get the angle on it and put that ball down. Coach White takes the time out here. He'll regroup with his girls. We'll stay right here. Let's talk a little bit about what Wolfe County needs to do. Obviously, didn't see themselves in this position. Won the first set. Thought they were rolling. Now they're down 2-1. They're down 6-1 in the fourth set. What's Coach White telling his girls?
I think they've got to find a way to pass it better and get in the system. You know, they haven't got a ton of high percentage swings from the outside, and they haven't went to that right side hit near as much. And, you know, it's right now you've got to tell them, girls, it's where you got to dig in deep and find a way. You know, you're playing for your season.
They got Johnson, Moore, and Carroll on serve receive, so this is a pretty strong back row. But you've also got Kylie Brown, probably the number 2 offensive weapon on the Lady Colonels team, and a pretty strong server, so no easy task for the Lady Wolves. Pass by Ginger Johnson. Lacey Smith looks for a spot. Nothing overpowering yet. Marissa Douglas with the swing. Ginger Johnson's going to try. Nope. Going to get a double contact on the set by Naomi Noble. So I get what Noble was trying to do there. Wanted to set the ball up so they could get a swing, but doesn't get it clean.
That's another situation where the Lady Wolves wasn't able to get in the system with their setter.
And that's the first in-system swing they've taken probably of this set, Lucas.
Yeah.
And it goes for a kill to Naomi Noble. Well, the second swing this set, and it goes for a kill to Naomi Noble. So Jade Carroll back to serve. The Lady Wolves, this is not crisis time. This is not, do or
nice
die.
To get 2 or 3 back here, though.
Right, but you don't want to give up any ground here either. So Collier back to Douglas. Douglas with the run and go. Gets it in front of her. Big swing. Naomi Noble back on her heels. And that won't go. Collier looking for a spot. Wisman looks for a spot. And now it's Douglas back on her heels. Naomi Noble puts it in play. Wisman to Sayers. Sayers, big swing, just misses outside. So Bella Sayers with a good right side swing right there, but just misses the left sideline. Sends Brackett back to serve. Jalen Brackett.
The Wolves really need a side out right here. They can't let this lead continue to grow.
Tight pass by Ginger Johnson. Not a true overpass, but it pushed Wisman too close to the net. She tried to dump it and couldn't. And Jalen Brackett stays on serve with now a 7-point lead.
Yeah, I think if they score one more, you've got to take that second timeout.
Johnson, Wisman. Johnson in the back row, no good. And I know what Coach White is thinking. He's only got 1 timeout left. You only get 2 per set, folks. So it's a situation where obviously the momentum right now, it's all Whitley County. But Coach White, you never know when you're going to need that second timeout. It's 11-2.
I think you've got to take it.
Right now he's content to see how this next point goes. Jalen Brackett puts it in play. Moore with the pass. Good pass by Sarah Moore. But the set never got going. Coach White will take his second timeout. The Lady Wolves walk off the floor looking a little defeated. We'll be right back on Bluegrass Sports Nation.
Time is a locally owned and operated convenience store that has all your wants and needs in one stop. We have everything from quick snacks and cold drinks, a full-service deli, fresh coffee bar, soft-serve ice cream, and milkshakes. Also, make sure you try our Chester's Fried Chicken. Go Time, where the customer always comes first. Refuel your tank, refill your cup, and refresh your taste buds all in one stop at Go Time.
Welcome back, folks, here on Bluegrass Sports Nation. The hometown Lady Wolves have dug themselves quite the hole, Lucas. Now down 2-1, down 12-2 in the 4th set. All the momentum, all the energy on the Whitley County side. First round of the state tournament. Going to be history-making for either one of these teams, obviously. Now Jalen Brackett back to serve. Puts it in the middle of the court. Johnson with the pass. Wisman sets it to Noble. Noble, big swing, blocked. Johnson with the save. Now over to Bella Sayers. Bella Sayers, big swing. Doesn't get down. Collier with the push. Wisman, Noble, off the block. Good defense by Whitley County. They're going to push the ball, but Jade Carroll's there. And right side to Bella Sayers. Big swing, blocked. Solo block right there by Seiler, Addison Seiler.
And Doug, one thing Whitley's done is they've found a way to block the Lady Wolves more than probably most teams Lady Wolves have played this year.
Absolutely, Lucas. The solo block working as well for the Lady Colonels as the double block. So they're big swing there by Nay Noble, trying to get something going for the Lady Wolves, but good defense on Whitley County's side. And now Wolfe County will take another swing at it. Noble in the middle. Again, saved by Brown. Now Brown a free ball. Johnson with the pass. Bella Sayers. Nope. Noble again in the middle. Maybe going for too much right there, Lucas. She really wanted to get something going. These Lady Wolves desperate to get something going. They feel their season slipping away. Jalen Brackett back to serve again. 14-2. Whitley County well in control now. Wisman, Noble, big swing. And it gets down. So kill for Nay Noble. Finally, Wolfe County gets the side out they've been begging for. Got to have a run here. Yeah, I'd say 6 in a row at least. Got to get 6 in a row.
To 4 or 5 if at all possible.
Grace Wisman can serve that many. Grace doesn't make a lot of errors, but Wolfe County defense is going to have to do something against this high-powered Whitley County offense. And as I say that, got the overpass. Collier couldn't handle the tight set, and so Wisman on a service run. Let's see what can happen here. Gibbs, Collier, right side to Emily Gaylor. Nothing doing. Wisman still on serve. Wolfe County trying to get something going. This crowd's still in it. Wisman, Gibbs, Collier, outside to Douglas. Blocked by Bella Sayers, but just out of bounds. So big solo block there by Sayers, pushes it over the net, but out of bounds. And now Emily Gaylor back to serve. Wolfe County cannot give up anything here.
No.
Got to get instant side outs. You can lose serve, but you can't lose multiple points. Right side swing by Nay Noble does not get down. So Coach White using Noble on the right side. Johnson can't pass the swing by by Kylie Brown rather. No, it's Douglas. Where's Douglas? So Douglas with the kill. Emily Gaylor still on serve. Wolfe County looking for a side out to stay in this match. Gaylor pushes one all the way back to Jade Carroll, but she handles it. Nay Noble from the right side. Lucas, we've seen this now for a couple sets. The hesitance, the lack of confidence by these folks, and it's really cost the Lady Wolves, I think, in these two sets. Emily Gaylor. Noble looking for a spot, but we're going to get a double contact on the set. Coach White imploring his girls to settle down, to stay in this. 18-5, Emily Gaylor on serve. Jump serve by Gaylor. Pass by Wisman. Noble. Sayers from the right side. Collier. Brown. Collier. Good pass by Jade Carroll. And we'll see Bella Sayers putting the ball under the block there on the right side. So Nay Noble's going to go out. Liv Follin's going to come in to serve. Johnson moves to the front row. Follin with the serve. Jump serve by Libby Follin. Oh.
Really smart play there.
Yeah, slide over pass right there. Collier able to recognize it, get her hands under it, dump that over the net. Just all things going right for the Lady Colonels right now. All the momentum's on their side. Listen, both these teams played fantastic volleyball tonight. Both of them really deserve to be here. You hate that any team has to lose a game like this. As it seems to all be falling Whitley County's way. 20-6, 5 points away from moving on to the second round of the state tournament and a trip to George Rogers Clark High School. Wisman, Johnson, Carroll with the free ball. Collier sets Brown on the outside, push shot, doesn't get down. Tight set right there by Noble, and Johnson can't do anything with it. All of a sudden it's 21-6. Marissa Douglas back to serve. Douglas pushes one out of bounds. 21-7. Bella Sayers side out for the Lady Wolves. Bella Sayers back to serve. Down 14. 21-7. Do or die time for the Lady Wolves. Sayers serves it out of bounds. So 22-7. You start to feel the emotion of the moment, Lucas. It's
sure, you've had such a good season, and it's kind of slipping away. And then on the flip side of it, Whitley County, they've got a tremendous amount of, as Johnson runs the net, and Whitley does a great job of keeping the ball alive.
Brown with an outside swing. Here's Noble. Johnson coming in from the outside. Here's Noble with the save after the block. Collier pushes out to Kylie Brown. Libby Follin with a nice pass. Johnson up the outside. And there's going to be a free ball coming, so Wolfe County gets back in system. Johnson has to push it. Short set. Collier. Bracken gets it down. Working that middle, and we've seen that this set. Whitley County finally got the timing down on those middle sets. They need 2 to advance. 2 points right here for Whitley County to advance to the second round. That's Seiler on the serve. Johnson from the outside. Off the block, and they're not gone yet. These Lady Wolves aren't going to give up that easy, Lucas. Side out to Wolfe County. Abby Noble on serve. Need a bunch. Need a run right here. Good serve by Noble. Drops it in short. Oh, but Lacey Smith tried to get the overpass and is late getting there. Match point. Caitlin Collier. Caitlin Collier back to serve, match point for Whitley County. And Collier following with a nice pass. Wisman to Johnson. Count it. Count it. Johnson with the kill. And who's going to go back to serve at this point is going to be Ginger Johnson. So 14th Region Player of the Year, Ginger Johnson. A huge task in front of her. Needs to stay on serve as long as she possibly can right here, Lucas. Jump serve, Johnson. Collier outside, Gaylor. Good pass by Jade Carroll. Outside to Nay Noble. Noble with a good swing, count it. And Wolfe County to 10. The Lady Wolves will not give up. Coach White's team going to fight to the very end. Obviously, folks, the odds are stacked against them, but what a wonderful group of young ladies on both sides of this net. Ginger Johnson. And the set's out to Gaylor. Gaylor misses the corner. Misses the corner. Out of bounds. Johnson stays on serve. The Whitley County faithful wanting this thing be over now, I guess. They were wanting to see that call in. It was not. Johnson drops it in front of Gibbs and gets the ace. 24-12.
And you like that you see the Lady Wolves fighting here.
Yes.
You know, you might not win this set, but you're fighting, and that's the most important thing.
Well, a lot of pride. These girls play with a lot of pride. It's how they win regional championships and all-A regional championships, and so they're going to fight to the bitter end right here. Collier sets bracket. She's not ready for it. Nay Noble puts it up. Wisman's going to give it right back to her. Noble with the swing. Count it. 24-13. Johnson stays on serve. Ginger Johnson with an improbable service run, keeping this set and match alive. Collier has to take that pass, so Gaylor off the set by Brown. Nay Noble pushes it, doesn't get it down. Collier tries to dump it and it won't go, so Wolfe County staying alive. Staying alive right now. Ginger Johnson staying on serve. I can't imagine, Lucas, the pressure on young Ginger Johnson. But she's up to it.
Yeah.
And playing with a lot of poise right here. Keep her team in this match just as long as she possibly can. Collier, short set to bracket, and that'll end it. There you have it, folks, as the Whitley County Lady Colonels come roaring back from a 1-0 deficit to win this match 3-1. We'll be right back on Bluegrass Sports Nation to close it out after these messages.
Are you tired of the same old cell phone? Want a new phone, but really don't want to pay the hundreds of dollars up front for it? Appalachian Wireless has a deal for you. Get the phone you actually want instead of settling for a cheaper phone with the Appalachian Advantage plan. Instead of paying $600 or more for the best phone, simply pay the taxes up front and then a few bucks a month more on your monthly bill. Stop by your local Appalachian Wireless store or dealer today for more information. It's the better, simpler way to pay. And it's called the Appalachian Advantage because we are you. We are Appalachian Wireless.
Great competition and sportsmanship are the hallmarks that we believe in and invest in for our future. At Tanner Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram, we understand the importance of doing what you say you'll do. Our product lineup of Jeeps, Ram trucks, Chrysler and Dodge minivans are always a great value, and we pride ourselves in customer service. At Tanner Dodge, you're going to like the way we do business.
Tanner Dodge Chrysler Jeep.
Just up the road in Erlanger, Kentucky's own playing card company produces more than 5 billion cards a year. We know because we're Kentucky's insurance company, insuring all sorts of property damage involving your auto and home, but not your house of cards. Kentucky Farm Bureau Insurance. Big on commitment.
Welcome back, folks. Rose Gymnasium, Wolfe County, Kentucky, where the Whitley County Lady Colonels have just won 25-14 in the fourth set to take this match 3-1 over the hometown Lady Wolves. This is the first round of the state tournament, so Whitley County on to the second round. Lucas, what do you see?
Wolfe came out and played really, really well early on, and then Whitley County answered. Whitley County came back and they played really well in the last 3 sets of the match. And we see Whitley County student section celebrating with their team. They have a lot of reason to celebrate. It was a great atmosphere tonight. Lady Wolves come up a little short, but that's nothing to hang their head about. When you get to this point, you're playing somebody else that's also in the Sweet 16.
Absolutely. Congratulations to the Whitley County Lady Colonels. Kudos to the Whitley County crowd. They traveled well tonight, coming all the way up from Southern Kentucky here to Wolfe County. Listen, big shout out to the Wolfe County seniors. They've just played their last volleyball match. Libby Fallon, Macy McLaughlin, Grace Wisman. Fantastic job by Wolfe County. Don't want to take anything away from them. Won the first set, had the third set. That pushed Whitley County and Wolfe pushed that one all the way out into extra points. Go ahead.
I think they were up 19-13 in that third set, and that was when the game sort of changed.
Well, this is, folks, this is state tournament volleyball. I mean, this is as competitive as it gets, as intense as it gets. Listen, we were glad to be a part of it. If you were looking for a better volleyball game anywhere, you weren't going to find it. Thanks to our sponsors, thanks to both teams. Fantastic game right here. We'll see you next time, or I guess we're looking forward to basketball action. So we'll see you and call some basketball here on Bluegrass Sports Nation.